Wah wah. What's new?
Pussycat.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What's new?
Well, first things first, last week, remember I was telling you guys about there were 3 new shows that I checked out and I couldn't remember what the third one was?
I don't remember that at all.
Well, you weren't here. You weren't here, Richard was here. However, I will let you guys know what that third one was because I thought of it like the next day. And I was disappointed I didn't think of it. It was Helix. Helix is the show on Sci-Fi made by Ron Moore, the guy who did Battlestar Galactica. It's his new show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the show about a disease in like an Antarctic sort of place.
A thing.
It's Billy Campbell, kind of the Thing, but not the Thing. Like, yeah.
There's no.
There's no Kurt Russell. There's no.
Are the people in double digits in the show? Or?
What do you mean? Are they in double digits?
Like the amount of people in this.
Yes, there's like over 100 people at this science facility or whatever.
And so like, are they over the age of dying?
A disease breaks out and the CDC comes in, and it's kind of like a weird disease that turns you almost into a zombie, I guess, because you just start killing people and eating them.
CDC just happens to have it on.
The CDC comes in because they get called in, and the main CDC guy is Billy Campbell, who was the Rocketeer.
Oh, yeah.
And he was also Darren Richmond in The Killing, but I'm the only one that watched that. But
I know he's the Rocketeer.
He's the star. And then also in the show is Hiroyuki Sanada.
Oh, that's why you're going to mention.
From 47 Ronin and Wolverine, Hiroyuki Sanada. Yeah, he's also in the show.
Does he speak English?
Oh yeah, of course. He spoke English in both of those movies that I just mentioned.
Like perfect English, or you can still tell he's like foreigner?
He has a slight accent, but he always does. He speaks like he always does, man. You saw 47 Ronin and you saw the Wolverine. Why are you asking me this question?
I don't remember him talking.
Okay.
To be fair, the dialogue wasn't a strong point of either of those movies.
That's true, but in 47 Ronin we decided that he was basically the main character. Okay, anyways.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good though. I'm surprised because it's kind of a horror show, and normally horror isn't exactly my thing, but I don't find the show that scary. However, I do find it entertaining and interesting, and they have some interesting places it's going. So it's kind of cool. So check it out if you want to.
At first, I thought you were going to mention that show that they got, where it's like a reality show. Like they put them through physical challenges. It's like, who's going to be better at the physical challenge? People like in the high tech, like like.
Oh, you're talking
people like caves.
I know what he's talking about. You're talking about what is that called?
And it's like,
with the glass in between.
Yeah, like they're living in caves. They're living.
I only know about it because it comes on after Face Off, and I watch Face Off.
I fucking love it. Wait,
No. Face Off, the makeup and special effects competition show.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
I don't watch that one.
It's alright.
Oh, I can't remember what the show's called either. But I know what you're talking about.
I'm sure it'll be as bad as the $10 million to find Big.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. But that had Dean Cain. Anyways, I didn't watch it. So.
Anyways, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it either.
So, also this week, I went and saw Lone Survivor. I had missed it in 2013 because it didn't air around here, as we all know.
It was there.
No, it wasn't. Not around here. It was basically only in like LA and New York. It never really came here.
Okay, maybe not in the year.
But it made a bunch of top 10 lists. I didn't get to see it because it wasn't around here.
I heard.
And I didn't want to illegally download it like some people. Sometimes
I heard one guy survives.
Huh?
I heard one guy survives.
Yeah, that's a good observation. But I really liked it. You saw it, right?
I saw it too.
Yeah, you saw it too. I really liked it. You sounded like you weren't that.
I liked it. I won't say I really liked it though. So.
I thought it was really cool. I thought, okay, Kit, you should watch this movie.
Why?
Because you love Battle LA, right? No, it's not like Battle LA.
Why?
Fuck you, Battle LA was good.
It's not like Battle LA.
I enjoyed it.
But what is the part of Battle LA that you always bring up as something that you like about Battle Los Angeles? Okay, I didn't expect the...
Aaron Eckhart.
Yes, Aaron Eckhart.
Yeah.
This is an Aaron Eckhart day, guys. No, but you always mention the end, right?
Yeah, the end. Yeah, that scene.
The scene with the...
Where you asked him if they want breakfast, and he was like,
no, in a shower, and they're like, no, there's still a fucking war going on.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's that sort of, we're way too fucking badass to do that. Like, we
don't eat Cheerios.
It's our duty and shit.
Bitch.
We'll take more ammo. We don't need this shit.
Yeah, that feeling of, like, honor and pride.
We need more meat for the grinder.
But that feeling of, like, honor and pride for, fighting for, your people.
Hard to relax when the enemy's still out there.
That is a ton of this movie for me. Like, I constantly had that feeling of... Holy shit, man! Like these guys doing all this crazy,
looking at
getting through all this and like.
Army Guy Brian.
What about Army Guy Brian?
I don't know. I'm looking
Why?
to see if he's got the same thing.
Oh.
No, maybe not, because he was not into it. Maybe he didn't get
Was
the
it
same
the authenticness of it that kind of...
Well, the biggest thing I don't like is the let's jump off all these cliffs.
Yeah, that was weird. It was weird, but I mean, they didn't really have much of a choice.
I know.
But yeah, it is weird to be like, let's go back, and then they just fling themselves off cliffs. That was a bit weird.
They don't try to like do this control slide.
Yeah, sometimes it's awkward.
It's always just like,
yeah.
fuck you!
And they
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
They jumped off and tumbled down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the trailer. They show him jumping off one of the cliffs, so it's not a spoiler. But I don't know, just in general, I thought
Oh no, in general, it's a good movie.
I really liked this. It was a little slow in the beginning because you're setting up who these characters are and all that kind of stuff. But once you like get them on their mission, from then on, it is just constant. Like they're constantly, in trouble, and they're constantly like moving on to the next. Like it didn't slow down. It just kept me, excited and entertained through the whole thing. And only one can survive, I guess. Well, it's kind of like Lone Survivor. It happens.
I really like the reason that he survived too.
Yeah.
Once he got to
Because he was the last one.
No, you have to watch the movie.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil it. But in the end of the movie, like, the thing that happens that gets him to survive is pretty awesome and not what you would think, especially for what the movie had been up to that point.
Meth.
Like to
Was
see.
it meth?
Well, it was a very open viewpoint. Let's put it that way. It
So
wasn't
was
a.
meth.
Also, this movie was very America.
Oh, I
Another,
fucking love
another
America.
movie that makes me want to read the book.
Lone Survivor.
Yeah, I want to see.
There's a book?
Yeah.
I think it's written by that guy, right? The actual.
Yeah.
The actual.
So I
army
want
guy
to see
that
what
survived or whatever.
his print.
Yeah, it'd be
versus the,
interesting.
movie adaptation.
Yeah, but anyways, I thought it was awesome. So it was. I mean, I don't know. I wish we would have seen it in 2013. I think it would have made my top 10 definitely. So missed out on that.
What would have gotten bumped?
Well, I guess it would have been This Is the End then, since that was number 10. So her might have made it too, though, because I get to see that, and it was good. Not as good as I was hoping, but it was still good.
Because Joaquin Phoenix was really creepy.
No, actually, he wasn't really creepy in that movie.
His mustache looks like his eyebrows.
I didn't know Chris Pratt was in that movie, but I didn't really mean to
What
talk
movie?
about her. And her.
Her?
Her.
Yeah, Chris Pratt is in it.
Her?
So,
He's kind of weird in it.
Brian,
No, I had one more thing.
Yeah.
Her?
we're back
I
to...
had one more thing I wanted to mention.
Well, what else is new?
This week was the week that Donald Glover left Community. This is his last episode.
He was the black guy, right?
Correct, he's Childish Gambino.
Donnie Glover.
No, Donald Glover, not Danny Glover.
Donnie. I said Donnie.
Oh, Donnie?
Good old Donnie Glover.
Okay, Donnie Glover. All right.
Glover.
You may remember he was going to be Spider-Man, possibly, because everyone wanted
Well-
to be Spider-Man.
He had to leave Community. He was too old for this shit.
No.
No, that's it. The end.
No.
Cue credits.
Anyways.
That's it.
I guess he has to go off and do his Childish Gambino stuff, or whatever he's going to go off and do,
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But anyways,
Court ordered.
the episode itself was amazing. Along with this entire season so far has been fantastic since Dan Harmon came back. I looked at you because you've also seen it.
Yep.
Dan Harmon coming back.
You're over here in
Yeah.
the field of vision.
Dan Harmon came back, and since then the show has
I'm looking at you.
completely just gone for it, and they've succeeded almost every week in almost everything they've tried. And this week, this episode in particular, again, wow, my stuff is very Kit-centric. Kit, you would love this episode. Do you know why? Of course not, because I didn't tell you yet. Kit, you oftentimes will bring up the facts. Close. You oftentimes will bring up the fact that when we were kids, we all played this game without even knowing that anyone else was playing this game.
Smear to queer?
No. Yes, we didn't play that. But we knew we were playing because we went to elementary school together. I mean, a game that we all played in our houses that we...
The floor is lava.
The floor is lava.
Oh, I thought it was wrestling with your uncle.
The whole episode is centered around the floor is lava, then playing that for $50,000, basically. And the awesome way it is shot and set up and the things that happen into it is amazing.
Is it a furniture store?
Okay.
That's the way to play it.
I complained I Frankenstein took it too seriously and didn't give me that sense of not taking it seriously. That's what this does. They seem like they're taking it seriously, but they're totally not. And they pull it off in a better way than I Frankenstein did. But anyways, it's amazing the way he left it. And then
He died in lava?
No, then in the end it's funny again because spoiler alert, LeVar Burton comes back. So awesome stuff. Everyone should be.
They swap black guys.
Everyone should be. No, he doesn't come on the show. He leaves with him. You have to watch the show. There was an episode
Does he beat him
centered.
up?
No, there was an episode centered around him, like,
They go into
loving LeVar Burton but being afraid of him. Anyways, you have to watch the whole show. Anyways, it was a callback to that. Anyways, it was great.
It's great for long-time watchers.
Everyone should be watching Community.
I'm not used to seeing LeVar Burton without the visor or weird eyes.
Well, too bad.
Just saying.
So you didn't like Reading Rainbow?
No, I really didn't watch Reading Rainbow too much when I was a kid.
Fuck you. That's all we did.
Yeah, we had to watch it in school.
That was like Friday.
And it was
Friday
awesome.
was Reading Rainbow Day.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Especially that sweet episode where they went behind the scenes of Star Trek.
I watched Nick Jr. a lot.
Really? I was going to say the opposite. The episode where they went behind the scenes of Star Wars. Like where they did the whole cantina scene thing and they like went in depth looking at that.
I'm dying to fucking.
And that is the difference between me and you.
I watched Nick Jr. a lot.
How do you watch Reading Rainbow and
David
go, oh, LeVar Burton and the cantina? That's cool.
Because that was the episode I loved when I was a kid.
LeVar Burton going behind the
all the
scenes of the
crazy
other
kids.
fucking show he's doing, going like, oh yeah, by the way,
Look-
when I'm not like reading the shitty children,
Okay.
I pretend to be blind and fly a
Look,
starship.
man, Reading
One
Rainbow.
weird show with the koalas.
What? Reading Rainbow had nothing to do with let's promote LeVar Burton shit. There wasn't a Roots episode of Reading Rainbow, man.
There should have been. There was a book.
That would have been kind of awesome.
It was a fucking book.
But there wasn't. I mean, it was always about different things.
Because
There
it
just
shows
happened to
his
be an
stuff.
episode that was about Star Trek, and that's because he was on it.
Wait, was
Obviously.
Yeah,
LeVar
but
Burton
I'm
really
saying
missing a
that doesn't mean they couldn't do.
He should have been.
That doesn't mean they couldn't
That
do a
makes-
Star Wars episode. They did.
And I don't know why they did that. Why would they do that? The Star Trek
Star
one,
Wars.
the
Star
Star
Wars
Trek one at least
popular.
makes sense.
Look at
to
Kit's
me.
fucking shirt. All right, Star Wars is fucking popular. All right,
Not anymore. It's been killed.
Yeah, it is. It's still popular. People are still upset about Star Wars 1313 being canceled.
I'm just saying it's on its way out.
And there's
Although Carrie Fisher,
even though Episode 7 comes out in like
Carrie
a
Fisher
year's
confirmed to be
time.
in there.
Fine. The Burbs, man.
Just watch that movie's gonna like the last three movies did.
Harrison Ford confirmed to be in there too.
See?
I
What's
just
wrong
think,
with this?
I think when that movie comes out, there's gonna be a lot of
Carrie
tears.
Of joy?
No.
Look, J.J. Abrams makes movies for me, so I still hold out hope that it'll be awesome. So,
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
what does any of this have to do with Lionel Richie?
No, I'm imagining that like that's a song that like freaking like J.J. Abrams listening to.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Because you're the ones he makes
You made
movies
this
for.
weird. You made
Yeah.
this weird.
So J.J. Abrams is making like a clay face of
I didn't
Brandon
make
right
this
now.
weird.
And he's blind. You didn't know that, did you?
He's got the visor on. He can see better than human eyes. It takes electromagnetic impulses and it puts it into his brain, and he sees things better than actual human vision. He doesn't see colors, and it's very touching that he doesn't see stuff, and they let him fly in a spaceship, which is kind of cool. But in the end, he forms this perfect Brandon head. And then he sings to it, and then makes a movie for it, and he's just like, Brandon's head, I've made out of clay even though I'm blind, although I have a visor which stands for visual input, sensory, organ, retina.
Okay, man, you're taking this a little far.
I could have watched that one episode of that Star Trek thing you were showing me. The episode 12 was the best one.
Episode 12.
That is so inside. I don't think I...
No, episode 12 isn't good. I'm trying to remember which one is 12.
Okay, anyway.
It's the one where they're on the bridge and like all of a sudden Picard's wearing his visor. Look at me.
No, you're thinking of the TNG edits.
That's what it is. Edits. That's it. I gotta look that up.
So what's new with you guys?
You're supposed to talk to him.
Anyone?
Alright, I'll go next.
What's new with you, Brian?
New thing is, Tiger Direct accepts Bitcoins! New computer time.
Wait, hold on. Tiger, like the handhelds? The LCD?
No, he means Tiger Direct, the online
Yeah.
electronics store.
Real retailer. Sells TVs, computers.
Is that what happened to the Tiger company then? Like they stopped making handhelds?
No.
And then
No, Tiger Direct is like Newegg.
They have a store down in the Chicago area.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
they do have a brick and mortar store.
I don't
Yeah,
go to
Ultimate.
Chicago often, but when I do, I drink heavily.
Alright.
And I wander around Boys Town. Apparently there's a lot of gays.
Okay.
But,
Oh, there's a comic store too.
There's a
so
voice
that's
now?
just cool. More,
That's what they call
more legitimacy added there, more places to spend
Homo
them.
quarter.
We're all heading for an almost human world.
That's right. I saw that last episode, or I think it was the last episode it was aired. But they did talk about like bitcoins being a currency and stuff like that, and I was like,
Almost human, they always talk about
I
that.
fucking love Almost Human.
I don't love it, but it's really good. Like, I really like it, but I don't love it.
I
Yet.
don't like you anyway.
Yet. It could grow. Look, it's a bad robot show. Of course I really like it, but... Because I just said J.K. Abrams makes things for me.
My favorite part about every episode is the end when it says music by Crystal Method, and I just laugh every time I see that.
Why is that funny?
I don't know. It just makes makes me laugh every time I see that, because it's the first. What's the show's end? It's the very first thing you see in the credits. It says,
I think
music by Crystal Method, and I laugh every time.
that show, I came for Carl Urban, and he is great in the show, but I stay for Michael Ealy.
That is, you know what? I've stated numerous times before. I fucking love Carl Urban.
Yeah, Carl Urban's great.
He's awesome. He was great as Caesar in Xena.
Okay.
But no, I like the buddy cop.
Yeah, the
buddy cop
between them.
interactions between them. Like that's what sells me. I think the best scenes are the ones where they're just in the cop car, just fucking with each other. Those are like the best scenes of the show.
Can't remember where I know.
Put your finger in this coffee.
He just
warmed up my coffee.
What are you figuring my coffee for? Like it's that. I mean, it's sad because I don't think this show is. I don't know if it's doing good or not. I don't think it's going to be long.
It's doing okay.
I don't think it's going to be around for very long, and that upsets me.
Look, networks aren't doing very good, so the fact that
I
it's
know.
doing decent.
I'm just worried that the show's
Look,
going to
it
get
does
canceled
around-
in like another. Like I think it's only got like another season or two left, and it upsets me because I think
I don't know, man.
there's a lot there.
Fringe lasted longer than it really should have, based on ratings. Not that it was bad; it was a great show.
No, Fringe was awesome, except for that
So-
last season.
And they like pairing it with Sleepy Hollow. Now they don't have Sleepy Hollow anymore, but
So I was already gone.
well, they only did like a partial season. Now the following took a
no,
stop.
because like I said, I was going to watch it until it was canceled because I didn't watch it.
It's not canceled. It's a hit.
Oh,
And it's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be good. Get just butt scooted off the camera.
You've had a resisting boredom first, viewers. The first ever actual successful butt scoot off the camera.
I guess it's better than poofing off the camera.
I can actually hear him peeing. I don't know if Mike's picking that up.
Wait.
Ooh, I think it is.
I don't know if it is. Now you guys all maybe heard Kid peeing. But anyways, alright, so yeah, Almost Human's great. What else you got?
Brian, is there anything else?
Yeah, what else is new with you, Brian?
Well, let's hit up the Netflix instant area that everyone can watch. I don't know.
The Netflix instant area.
I don't know.
Alright, Netflix.
It's easily accessible.
Stop
to most
stretching
people.
off camera.
I watched the 3rd season of An Idiot Abroad. If you haven't seen the
Yeah, I
first-
don't know what this is.
Oh, it's Ricky Gervais sends his buddy, who's the most.
Ricky Gervais, isn't that other show that he's on Netflix?
Well, I mean, he's a big British actor guy.
So it's a British show.
Oh yeah.
It's not his, what is it, Derek? His Netflix show?
Oh, dear.
Oh no, it's not that.
Yeah,
it's not
I didn't watch
related.
it.
I haven't
never
watched Derek.
it.
This is
I
just
never
a
watched it
separate.
either. The picture looks bad. Like,
It's in my queue.
it's in my queue too.
I know, but it's
Or
just,
list, whatever you want.
and he's never done a bad show in my eyes. But I mean, it's still he does weird things, and I don't know if I can take Derek. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Not my turn.
But
Not that we have turns. It's organic. It's totally not a format.
This is totally a loose conversation, guys. I don't know what you're
It's not a format at all.
he sends his buddy Carl
Urban.
Pinkerton. I don't know. Carl. Sends his buddy Carl.
Where's
who-
Carl?
He's not in the house.
Pilkington.
Like Kit said. But he's a huge. What would you say? He's just a huge hater. He.
Emily.
Wait. Seriously, Carl Pilkington?
You didn't know this?
No.
Ricky Gervais.
Dude from Ricky Gervais show?
Yeah, Ricky Gervais is producing this. He's the one sending them.
Oh,
out to
now the name makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An Idiot Abroad.
Idiot
That makes
Abroad,
sense.
yeah.
This all
Oh,
makes
no, I
sense
did see
now.
that on Netflix.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
I also not watching it.
I got
watch
watch
Stephen Merchant.
Stephen Merchant. They
Yes,
send
that's
him
the Merchant.
to places to piss him off, and then they throw Warwick Davis in.
Yep, that's the 3rd season. That's the one.
I did see Warwick Davis on the cover. That's why I wanted to watch it.
That's sad.
That's funny.
Stephen Merchant shows on HBO is already canceled.
Oh.
They're going to do a wrap-up episode, and that's it. It's kind of disappointing. I kind of like that show.
Oh well, let's drink to it.
Yeah, Carl's just a dick. He's a,
Yeah, but you
well,
can,
he's not a dick. He's very content being in Britain and not doing anything.
Yeah, he just wants to sit
And they're
around
sending him
and
to
bring it
worlds in like different places in the world.
I've
He's
seen
like,
the Ricky Gervais show. This
Yeah.
sounds like Carl Pilkington.
yeah, he loves freak shows.
Yeah,
This
that's the
still
one thing he
sounds
likes.
like-
I love
Ricky Gervais
hardcore,
show.
barely legal pornography.
All right.
That's out there now.
So how are you enjoying it so far? Is it? I haven't seen it yet.
Well, I just finished it, so I've seen all
I finished too.
But
That was an orgasm. I had an orgasm.
Is there any
I
episodes
wonder
that
when we're
stand
going to
out
have
that
the
places they
second
send them, or-
outing.
I've had 3 outings in my pants since we started.
I guess when you the first 1 or 2 is because he pretty much does the same thing throughout the show. So that first 1 or 2 where you don't know exactly what's going to happen, just fantastic.
Like
you know,
pie.
he goes to all these like, oh, it's the wonder of the world. This is so cool. You should be impressed.
And he's not.
He's just whinging the whole time.
You gotta see the fucking
He
point of
gets
it.
stoned by Egyptians.
This all sounds like a Ricky Gervais show, though.
Yeah, I threw a bunch of rocks in the middle of a pile and built a pyramid. Like, it was, that's...
Is that show ever coming back, Ricky
hopefully.
Gervais show?
I love that.
It's been on for a while.
You've never seen the
Ricky Gervais
show?
likes
Yeah,
to do
it's
like
fine.
short series. He doesn't like to.
I know, that's why I was surprised
So-
Ricky Gervais show went on for so long. But it was basically just animated versions of his
It's
podcast.
animated versions of his
It
podcast.
wasn't a show.
Where him and Stephen Merchant make fun of Carl.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's pretty much what this
Yeah, no,
podcast would be
yeah.
if you guys are just playing off of me.
So you're Carl Pilkington, is what you're telling me.
I kind of feel like it a bit.
Yeah,
At times.
I can see it.
But yeah. So that's fantastic.
We don't laugh at you as much as they laugh at him, though.
We laugh. With
I
Kit.
laugh a bit more than he does.
We laugh with Kit. It's just he
Yeah.
doesn't really get the jokes out.
It takes me a few minutes.
All right, so anything else?
That's real fun. And then I watched an older movie.
Casino.
Oh,
That was
I watched
last week.
That was
Saw it
last week. Go back and watch that.
I've been drinking.
Go back and watch the first episode.
Yeah, but I watched.
I watched
Stop,
part of it.
When it had an added word in the title that everyone told me to take off.
The
I watched
Casino?
Stop Loss.
Oh, yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
That movie with Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
I know he was in that.
Wait, the stopwatch?
Stop Loss.
Is he the lead?
Stop loss.
No,
It's him and Channing Tatum and Ryan Phillippe.
Wait,
and
who?
else in it?
those are like
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Fuck you, Kit.
I wish I could watch hit record on TV, but I can't.
Crinkle cut potatoes.
I'm not paying for fucking Pivot. That's the problem. It's
Yeah.
okay. So stop loss. Can we
Stop
actually
Loss.
get to stop
Yes,
loss?
It's
Why would we want to?
I don't know. It takes a different look at the Iraq War. So pretty applicable.
Wait,
to
hold
that.
on. Are you saying
wanna see it. I never
Joseph
saw it.
Gordon-Levitt, Levitt, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah,
He's in a movie about the
Morpheus?
Iraqi war.
he is.
A guy who gets killed.
Well, spoilers,
Whoa.
but yeah.
Whoa! I never saw it. I want to see it.
Wow, fighting Josh.
He
Man,
guessed it.
I called it.
He guessed it.
Like I didn't think of him as like the hardcore war veteran.
You're just spoiling everything. You spoiled Lone Survivor.
How do you
We were
spoil
talking
it? He
about
guessed that. He just confirmed it. That's it.
It'd be like, oh, Jorson Gordon-Levitt. He's in a
Joe.
movie where he's like,
Jeff, Greg.
Where he's Morpheus.
Levitt.
It's
Where's
called
Morpheus?
Sandman. And it's called coming out probably
Shut
in
the
like
fuck
4 years.
Are you really upset
It
by
could be
that?
awesome. I know. It could be amazing.
I fucking love Sandman. I don't think that movie's gonna be like Joseph Gordon-Levitt as Sandman. No, you need Neil Gaiman.
Really?
Neil Gaiman is the only one that should play Sandman.
Dude, I don't know, man. Hesher.
I'm not talking about this.
I enjoyed it.
We'll be look at years from now when
He
we're
can
all
play
like bitter
completely
old
different.
men.
He was much more of a jackass in Hesher than I
He
thought
can
was.
play much differently than he normally is, though. He doesn't have to play the same
Shut up!
character.
I'm not talking about the range of JGL.
He's got a huge
I'm
range,
just-
man.
I know you are very all about his huge range.
But
I just don't want to talk about that right now.
he plays a good. He,
I
Guy
wanted,
who gets
I wanted that
Well,
Mondo poster.
he plays
for
a
it.
kid, and not a kid, but 18, 19. He's
Yeah.
He's
a
a
private-
young
They,
guy.
they all were young when this movie came out.
Yeah, fresh out of boot camp.
yeah, I
practicing,
mean, I forgot the
He's
main
a
character.
he's a
That
private,
guy's
not a
an
master
actor's name.
private.
Which one?
The main character.
Did I name him before
yeah.
when I said Channing Tatum, Ryan
Oh no,
Phillippe?
yeah, Ryan Phillippe.
Okay.
So he's not a master
staff
private.
sergeant, so he's pretty experienced.
He's not a master private.
Channing Tatum's a sergeant.
He's not a private first class.
Yeah,
I don't, that doesn't work either, as much as what you said.
but anyway, yeah.
So a master private is a specialist.
I don't know.
Oh, you got it, Josh. But yeah, so Joseph Gordon-Levitt, his character is real young and kind of it works for him. Just it's a serious take. There's not some errors, but there's some plot holes, like the whole beginning that sets up the whole movie.
Some plot holes like the beginning.
The whole
Well,
thing is a
yeah,
plot hole.
they get lured into a trap, and that sets off the whole rest of the movie. But you
But
can
is it good?
You can look past it, and the story is good. The message is pretty good.
Because the
It's-
message is war. War never changes.
Pretty much. I mean, yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
Watch
I gotta check it out one time.
Go back and watch some older movies. It's good.
Okay, you want to do
Get in
the
the
honors?
$5 bin, probably.
There's honors.
So Josh, what's happening with you? I'm curious.
Oh, a lot of masturbating, a lot of crying.
Hey, me too! Hey, high five!
But outside of that, like
I think the snap is kind of gay.
It's very in sparkle.
We could do the
Sorry to remind you of that.
You can do the chest.
You want to touch chest? That's cool.
Well, I did. I
So
so
I-
with Brian.
well, hold
You know
on.
what I was talking about.
I started the week
The joke is
watching,
that's not unique.
finishing.
Oh, that's why we would do it.
I finished my grand run through Twin Peaks. I just wanted to.
I got to do that yet too.
Sunday, like I finally watched Fire Walk with Me. I got a version of it. I plugged it into my TV with my magical new cord that I got, and I got to watch it with someone who had just finished watching the series and someone who had never watched anything of it all before.
Oh, that was interesting. I bet.
And the thing is, it didn't really answer any questions. It probably brought up a few more because it was still seriously a David Lynch movie.
Yeah.
But the main thing on anyone's mind after watching it is, what the fuck was David Bowie doing? David Bowie. What the fuck was David Bowie doing there? David Bowie just shows up. He's there for like 5 minutes. He confuses the fuck out of everybody, and then he
Sounds
leaves.
awesome, man.
And that was it. But other than that,
He's the Goblin King. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
he totally was. Apparently a former FBI agent. David Bowie can do it.
Oh, FBI agent.
And he was using, I don't know if he was deliberately using a really fake sounding southern accent, or if he just...
What?
David Bowie shows
David
up.
Bowie with a southern accent.
David Bowie with a very fake southern accent. I don't know if he's doing a fake southern accent on purpose or he just can't do it.
Man, I wish David Bowie would have been on Hannibal this season.
It's just David Bowie shows up, and it's early '90s David Bowie, so he's got like the kind of oversized suit with the like loose, like it's him. Like I could picture him from the Black Tie White Noise album. Like that's David Bowie. That's that David Bowie, and he just kind of shows up, and then they're like, he's an FBI agent. I'm like, that guy, like dressed like that, him.
I feel like he's got a tick like
That's not Julian Anderson at all.
Bowie's in the FBI.
Wait, did he first appear in the episode by walking through lightning?
No, he shows up through an elevator, but he's not really there.
That's the
He's
Prestige kit.
It's weird. It's David Lynch. It's Twin Peaks.
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense. I can't explain it here.
Blue Velvet?
I've tried to use
What?
the internet to explain this to me, and it has not done that.
Dune? I was going out with David Lynch movies, sorry.
All right. But anyway, on to normal things. Let's start.
Yeah, I suppose that wasn't normal. It's David Lynch. All right.
Stop it! No!
What are you doing?
All right. It's
All right, what else you got going on?
So for at least watching stuff this week, I finally did something that apparently everybody told me I should do, and I watched the first 2 seasons of American Horror Story off of Netflix.
I gotta do that yet.
Thanks no part to our bitter Wisconsin winter and the fact that I have Netflix, I got to do that. Because there was no reason I was leaving the house, and it was there. And I didn't work Tuesday, so I got to...
I saw the first
lion's share with
episode.
it.
First episode of American Horror Story I watched. I liked it. I want to keep
Yeah.
watching it. I just don't have time.
No, and after I've seen it all, I can say that I liked it. I don't know. It's not like the best show. I mean, it's enjoyable. They're, like, the story-wise, it's really
you like
cool.
you some Siler?
Nah. I don't even... Well, he's not even the best part about it. Like,
Spock?
not even
You
the
prefer Spock?
Not even in the first season, he's not that. He's not really in the first season.
It's all about the Dylan McDermott.
Should have voted Dylan. It's funny because Dylan McDermott is in the second season as much as Zachary Quinto is in the first.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of funny that they kind of swap. But, I mean, after I watched it, I'm like, it's good. I didn't, because I've heard, like, the first 2 seasons are, like, the best. The third season, The Coven, that's out.
Really, I heard Coven's good.
I heard Coven's good, but not as good as the last 2.
I saw a crazy clip from it on The Soup
I don't...
with the Down syndrome girl, like,
Oh, yeah. I've
doing crazy shit. Yeah.
But, I mean, I liked it, but at the same point, it's kind of
I
hard.
hope that wasn't too offensive for you, Kit, the way you
Yeah,
looked at
it's
me.
like go down.
At the same point, it's kind of, like, hard for me
Well,
to...
she's been in, like, every season, right?
No, she wasn't in the second
Oh,
one.
not in the second? I know she's in the first. That's
She was definitely in the first.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like a weird show. Like, it's interesting. There's like a cool lore thing that's happening, like what's going on with these places.
Cool.
But at the same point, especially in the second one, even in the first one, there's like no redeemable characters, more or less. Like, I'm watching a show and it's all interesting, but at the same point, I don't care about, like, they're all shitty. All the characters are shitty in the show. They all have like really terrible faults, and I'm like, they could all die in the next episode and I wouldn't give a shit. Like, that's how I felt watching this stuff, was like, I'm like, why am I supposed to, I don't like this character. I don't like that character. And then, like, they focus on this other character. I'm like, she's been a total cunt this entire time. Why would I care? So there was a lot of that.
But the acting's good, right?
No, everything's really good. And like I said, it's like
What's her name wins all the awards? Jessica Lange or whatever?
Jessica Lange is pretty sweet.
She wins like every award.
No,
for that
and she
show,
deserves it.
so.
She's really good.
Has she been in every?
Yeah, she's been in every season. I know that. And I haven't even watched it.
But that was my take of after watching everything was just like, oh, it's a good stuff. Then there's like good history, but like the reasons everything happened, it's all really good. It's just
Well,
I don't like the character.
Does Jessica Lange play the same character?
nope.
No.
They're
No,
different stories each time. They're
Yeah.
miniseries.
Just checking.
It's like
It's an anthology of miniseries.
I was just
Yeah.
checking if there was a connection
No.
like that.
It's like True Detective is going to be. So like next season on True Detective, it won't be Woody
Yeah,
Harrelson and
it's-
Matthew McConaughey. It'll be a different case. It'll be a different group of people, different story.
But yeah, it's like 12 episodes. Like the first season is a haunted house, so you get like a story about a haunted house and a family. Then they take the same actors, but they put them in a different story. And the second season is an insane
Asylum. Yeah, then.
And the third season is
It's
about
coming.
witches,
Yeah.
as far as I know.
Yeah.
It's not on Netflix. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
With Kathy Bates, who, let's be honest, who haven't we seen topless?
What?
Wow. All right.
Also, if you're looking for stuff on Netflix, watch Attack on Titan. I'm gonna plug that every chance I can.
That's
It's kind of Game of Thrones also, but
That's-
I
still.
thought that was Game of Thrones.
That's
It's Game of Thrones and Attack on Titan, guys.
The
Oh.
White
It's a
Walker's Titan.
mashup. It's a mashup. Yes, the White Walker would be a Titan. And Jon Snow would be Aaron.
Okay. Aaron stuff.
All right. After that,
No.
though, thanks to the miracle of GameFly, which allows me to get shitty games and sometimes not shitty games, I got Final Fantasy 13-2,
Ooh.
which, I think I hated 13.
Did anyone beat 13?
Yes, me.
Wow.
But as I
I
was about-
couldn't do it.
As I was about to say,
couldn't
I'm
do
pretty
it.
sure I didn't like 13, but I'm pretty sure I hated it less than everybody else I know.
I realized I fucked up halfway through the game and just quit. Rage quit.
I just didn't. I stopped playing for a while and never felt like going back to it.
I had been using
See, I
it.
stopped
I
playing
was
for a
just like,
while.
why was I
And
playing?
I even traded in the game, but Casey had it still, so like 2
I
years...
still have it, but I
Well,
want.
no, like 2 years later, I was like, oh, you still have it, and I was close to the end. Fuck it, I rented it. I borrowed it back from them. And I
Yeah,
hated
yeah.
it. But like I said, I didn't like it, but I think I hated it less than you guys.
I've heard 2 is better though.
But that's why I heard 2 is better, and I was kind of running out of things to put on GameFly because what I usually use it for is to get shitty games. Excuse me. So like I kind of got sick of getting shitty games because there was a couple like the last few weeks I was like getting a game and I'm like, I don't want to play this at all. So I just like put it right back in the mailbox. So I was like, I better read it. So I went back on the line. I was like, I got to redo my queue because like. You know what? I don't want to play Bayonetta anymore. I don't want to, like, I just kind of, like, got rid of a bunch of shit.
I gotta
Your
play
taste
Bayonetta.
changed.
I wouldn't say my taste changed. I was just, like, sick of
I played the
getting shitty
demo of
games.
Bayonetta and I really.
Because I was, like, getting Brink and Rage and stuff like, and there were games that I kind of wanted to
jeez.
play. There were games that I kind of felt like playing at the time, but then I was like, I got Brink in the mailbox. I'm like, I don't know. I could throw
Is
this-
anyone still playing Brink?
No one.
That's
But I'm like, I got it, and I'm like, I don't even want to put this in my Xbox. I'd rather get like Lego Marvel.
Yes.
Like
Yes,
and I'm like,
Lego
so I just kind of like
Marvel's
threw it back. Like the next day, I just took it and threw it back.
That's a
in the
game I gotta
mailbox.
play some more of. Is Lego.
So like it's stuff like that. So I just was like, you know what? I'll redo my queue and I'll put games that I could feel like I could actually play for a while. And I put 13.2 on there because I know 13.3 is coming out. I'm like, you know what? I didn't hate 13 as much as everyone else did. Maybe I can have some fun with 13.2.
I just got pissed off.
And so far, it's as stupid as I thought it was going to be. Like the time portals and 13's plot alone was fucking stupid. I don't know why anyone like it's just convoluted as shit. It's a very convoluted story. Like the plot and the.
I don't remember.
It's all stupid. I know you guys don't remember, so I don't want to get into it.
I
Basically,
remember
it's all
most of it,
stupid.
yeah.
It's all stupid. Most of it's stupid. I've
They look
at
in
least seen
sky
the
and
ending.
Sort of a
Wasn't her sister
balloon
dead or
some shit.
something? Or
No,
gone
she
or
was
missing or
turned into a
something?
crystal
Infected.
thing.
Yeah, turned into a crystal thing.
Because this one stars her sister's the main
Yeah, you're a
character.
sister and not lightning, and then the third
Yeah,
one is
so
you're
lightning
trying-
returns.
Yeah,
They
it's
were
all-
Ulysses from a
Jesus.
different god or something like that.
Yeah.
They had
Can we just get to
up.
Final Fantasy 15?
We all want to, but it'll be a while.
It looks so different and so great.
Are they,
But-
what they used to do?
No,
It's a new story.
they're still doing an they're doing an action.
I mean,
Yeah, it looks different. It looks
They're doing an action
different.
RPG.
Great. NPS4.
It does look
great.
really cool.
Yeah.
But it's still another action RPG, so I'm not that
It's gonna be
excited.
beautiful.
I'm really.
It'll be beautiful.
I want to hope. I really want to hope for it. I really do.
But hold out that hope. But anyway, I've been playing that this week. But also, more importantly, is I don't know if you guys know, but the Final Fantasy VI mobile,
You have my attention with Final Fantasy VI. The
The-
greatest Final Fantasy of all time.
the greatest Final Fantasy of all time, has been translated into a mobile app.
I got it for DS. Or 3D, or no.
But here's the thing.
Advance. I have it for Game Boy Advance.
Right.
It's the only reason
No,
I
I
still
do
own
too.
my DS.
So here's the thing. This, and just like, I think it was 2 weeks ago. No, actually, about 2 weeks ago. Final Fantasy VI was released for the mobile platforms with
That's fantastic, though. Still.
updated graphics, and these are the air
Who cares?
quotes.
It's Final Fantasy VI.
No,
Unless it's terrible.
these graphics are not updated in any sense. It looks...
Great. I love the way it looked.
No.
Super Nintendo graphics?
Yeah, they don't have those anymore. They
Wait,
change
what does it look like then?
horrible.
Oh, they ruined it?
They
They
took
ruined the greatest Final Fantasy of all
They
time.
took Final Fantasy VI and were like, all right, we're gonna put in the.
Do it, kid.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, we
No.
have footage of him doing it.
They took the greatest Final Fantasy. They were like, let's make all the graphics shitty. Let's make the interface stupid for phones. Let's plug it into the phones and not even take the SNES soundtrack. Let's take the enhanced GBA soundtrack, which isn't that great. The
I
GBA
don't remember it
soundtrack.
being any different.
It's most noticeable when you get to the floating continent level, and
Oh.
the music is just really terrible. So they took the shit soundtrack that they took for GBA, they made the graphics terrible. Like, it's giant fucking smooth. It looks like an RPG Maker game. I'll show you that later.
Yeah,
I don't want to
sure.
show you now.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
we're talking.
That's bad footage.
But it's just, and I didn't actually buy the game. I didn't want to give them money. I didn't want to encourage a certain behavior. So, I mean, I procured the game from websites.
Sources.
Are you
Sources.
Kickstarter? Are you doing the Kickstarter for that guy who made Final Fantasy Tactics? He
Oh
has a
my
new
god,
game?
I want that. No,
Oh, you didn't know that?
I'm going to look that up.
Oh, he has a new game on Kickstarter. I
Speaking
guess.
of Kickstarter, I did fund the Banner Saga Kickstarter, and that game came
Yeah,
out
that game
last
came
week.
out. Is it good?
And it is sweet. The
I gotta
animation
play
alone,
it. I gotta play it.
amazing fucking game.
I
Great
wanna play-
sound
I
design.
want to play Broken Age too.
I don't want to do that, but
Really? You don't think Broken Age looks good? I keep hearing how amazing it is.
no, Banner Saga, amazing sound design, amazing animation. But Final Fantasy
It
VI
looks
for the
really
mobile, I had to play it for the Phantom Train Wreck sort of effect because it looked really bad, and I
Just put a Phoenix down on it, man.
I didn't want to buy it, but I wanted to at least experience it, and it's something. That's what I've been doing with my week. Kit, do you got anything? You've been doing up stuff?
I've done absolutely nothing.
That's not true.
I've rewatched some old series and slept a lot. I've been sick, so that's what I'm doing.
Oh, you've been sick.
I've been playing Borderlands 2,
Slapped a lot.
rewatched some Sherlock,
Slapped
rewatched some Supernatural,
Slapped a lot. Like he was beating his dick.
and slept.
Slapped. He
a
said
lot.
slapped.
So nothing. on my
All
part.
right. Well,
All right.
I guess that's been this edition of What's New from Resisting Boredom. Like us, subscribe, do stuff to our
Suddenly
videos.
it's not a discussion, guys. Suddenly there's a video camera in the room. Yeah.
Like
Click
us.
here for discussion. Click here.
Yes,
for
Kit wants a
links.
comment, people. Kit wants a comment so he can...
If
Nobody
you
gets this
hold on,
pocket.
here's
Did
the
you
thing.
ever comment this
Nobody
If you are the first person to comment on this webpage, Kit will actually talk about it in the next video, guaranteed.
Yeah,
He
he
respond.
will. He will. Oh, wait.
Give me a subject.
Wait a second. How are you going to see these comments if you never watch these videos?
We'll tell him about it.
Yeah, you'll let me know.
Okay.
Comment, and I'll probably bring up the whatever the comment was about.
He'll
I'll look it up, and I'll have
anything
my own
that's written
opinion.
on that screen, he'll just read it.
So,
I'll look it up. If I don't really know much about the thing, I'll just take a couple shots and I'll figure it out. We'll do that.
so whatever you say will be talked about, and like 12 people will see it.
Yeah.
So you have that to look forward to.
Then you can tell your friends, and then 14 people will see it.
Watch.
That's true.
And then
Just
28.
watch. Just watch. Richard's gonna
And
put
then
it on there and just like
The number that's 28 times 2. That's like 36.
So many.
No,
it'd be in the
46.
50s.
56.
Anyways, thanks for watching.
I'm terrible at math.
56.
Maybe we'll keep working
What?
on this what's new thing, and maybe
Freeze frame!
maybe it'll get good if it's not already. I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna keep talking and not freezing because that fuck them up, and they're gonna get tired. I know Kid's gonna get tired. Kid gets tired all the time. He can't hold it. Kid can't hold that look for that long. I can tell you right now, he can't hold it. All right, I give in.
Winning.
Why are we still doing this? gotta pee. I don't remember.
And there is a difference to my brain now. If you say talk soup, I think of John Henson and like.
Skunk
Greg
Boy.
Kinnear?
Great.
Aisha Tyler?
I forget about Greg Kinnear.
Who else was in there? Wasn't there?
It was just those three. Because then, or wait.
No,
No, there was
the
someone
Skunk
else.
Boy.
Hal Sparks.
Yeah,
Oh, Hal Sparks.
Hal Sparks. We know all four hosts of Talk Soup. How
He is
sad are
Hal
we?
Sparks.